Yeah, hey. Settle yourselves, dear ones, as we help the medium get out of the way. We are going about the room or the space, as you say, tending to all of you now, and all who may be listening. Settle yourselves. Relax your physical form. And open your heart space. Medium just had an image we like. Imagine a little door opening in your mind, in your head, and kick out anyone and anything so that the only person there is you. Clear out your head. Kick out all the trash, all the commentary, anything. Just throw it out that door and close the door. So you have peace in your head. Peace in your heart. For your world needs peace. And it starts with each individual. Many have said that you are like a beacon of light, like a lighthouse, shining your light. Well, the light is also a vibration of peace. It doesn't matter what frequency you're transmitting. So if you want peace to be in your environment, you must be vibrating peace within yourself and shining peace. Be in that beacon of peace for your homes, for your surroundings, for wherever you walk, wherever you take this physical form. For dear ones, you may think that your vibration is temporary, but you take it with you everywhere you go because you have a physical form. And it's constantly changing. From 1 second to the next, your frequency is constantly in motion, in movement, raising, shifting, going higher or lower, more positive, more negative, however you want to see it. It's just more light or less light. And it's not a judgment. It's just think of yourselves as that dimmer switch. Sometimes you're shining brightly and you're feeling amazing and you're walking around and you're going about your business. And sometimes you're just a little more in your head, like that's why we cleared out the head space. And it kind of muggies it up, and so the light's not as bright. And then sometimes the light is just barely there, and you're struggling, fighting, frustrated, and such. Remember all the tools you have learned over these years to shift your vibration. Smile, ha-ha, laugh, ha-ha-ha, music, dance, sing, whatever. In an instant, your dimmer switch grows brighter. But it is your choice. And it is that awareness that we have been speaking of for some time. You must be aware. And so if you walk around, perhaps this is a good image. Imagine yourself as a dimmer switch throughout your day, and it's going to get brighter and dimmer and brighter and dimmer, and it's going to keep going on up and down, right? Depending on how you're feeling. Because your frequency is in motion. Depending on what is going on around you, depending on what stimuli is affecting you, you are allowing it to affect you, dear ones. There is nothing that can affect you that you have not given permission on some subconscious or conscious, usually subconscious level, that you choose to participate in. The external world does not affect you unless you allow it. And we're saying this so that you understand that you have 100% control and responsibility for your vibration. And when you truly understand this and you become more aware of what you are choosing to feel and vibrate and focus on, you will realize that the external world, whatever's going on around you that distracts you, you can choose to just turn your back to it and walk away. Not from a lower vibration, but keep your light shining, dear ones. Be the bright light and just shine the light on whatever it is that you are observing from a detached, compassionate perspective. As our beloved sister Kuan Yin is so many times mentioned. Compassionate detachment. Let go of the drama. It puts out your light. And much drama on your world, as you know, to distract you from keeping your light brighter, as opposed to the distractions which trip you up and lessen your light. Just be an observer for yourself from a space of awareness so that you learn and to perceive and choose consciously how you wish to focus your energy. As you become more fine-tuned in your bodies, your vibration, you will more easily shift faster. It takes practice. It is a skill set, just like learning any other skill. You have to practice. And the more you practice and the more you acknowledge yourself and go, oh, I did it. It worked. I feel so much better. Recognize that you have helped yourself. You have applied the lesson, the teachings, and you are growing in awareness and understanding. And as you build that awareness muscle, so to speak, it becomes stronger, just like when you exercise your physical body. You start out weak, don't you? Because you haven't used those muscles. And it takes practice and time. And you won't have a soreness like you do when you physically exercise, but you will notice, think of it as a sore vibration. You won't feel so good. And you go, oh, okay, I have to go back and focus on something else, and you rebuild that muscle. It is from a space of awareness, dear ones. That is what we're trying to help you understand. You're building new consciousness muscles to choose how you wish to focus your vibration and go about the life you are living in this physical form, for it is a walking tuning fork. If you think of it that way. What vibration are you vibrating? Think of all the different tuning forks. One tuning fork, you hit it. If there's another tuning fork with a similar vibration, it begins to resonate, doesn't it? If it's in a close enough proximity. And you wonder how you meet the people you meet. You are vibrating a certain frequency and you're attracting a resonant frequency that matches with another person. This is essentially what you do all the time, but you're not aware of it. It also, you can attract lower vibrations depending on how you're feeling. If you focus on, let's see, some of your news, and you start getting upset and you start getting into all the drama, then your vibration feels bad, and then you start complaining and you start getting into it and you get into the drama and you feel bad. But it's one thought after another, after another, after another. At some point, you may go, oh, why did I just waste 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, an hour, whatever it is? I could have turned off the television and go read a book or go played with the dogs or go listen to some good music and felt better. It comes to a point where you have to choose the best frequency for yourself from a space of awareness. It just takes practice. And just like the exercising of that physical muscles in your body, it just takes practice. This is a vibrational muscle that only you can develop. Each individual on your world has to do the work for themselves because they are each a walking vibrational being of light, consciousness. And depending on what frequency you're vibrating, as you learn to hold more light and become more clearer in your frequency, your consciousness expands. And that is when this medium likes to call it, and some of you like to say you get the downloads. You get downloads. You become aware. You begin to just know things that you didn't know before, or you have a level of understanding of something that maybe a year or 2 or 5 or 10, you couldn't even grasp a concept, and all of a sudden you have the aha moments. When you have those moments and those shifts in understanding and knowingness, it is because you have raised your vibration to reach another level of consciousness. Sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah, that's the whole point. This is why you are walking this walk. And all the trials and tribulations and tests and challenges and lessons along the way are helping you fine-tune your choices. So there is nothing truly bad. It's just an experience that you get to choose how you see it, how you use it, how you use it to fine-tune your focus, your choice, your vibration. It boils down to that. What do you choose to feel? What do you choose to vibrate as that walking tuning fork that you are? Make sense? Okay. Good. What we have done is we have been asked this night. Another wishes to speak. Aho. Settle yourselves, dear ones. We will begin with a vibration, a tone. You are tuning forks. That was a tone. Imagine walking around, vibrating a frequency that is not sound, that is not heard, but is felt from an energetic consciousness perspective. For every frequency has its way of perceiving or being perceived. You have the sound tones, the scale of notes that this medium does not know. She's laughing because we used her to tone, but she doesn't even know what note she's doing. Or notes or combination, whatever it is, we just use her. And she finds it intriguing. You have frequencies on your radio. You have frequencies on your Satellites. You pick up frequencies with walkie-talkie type things. All sorts of frequencies, but they're also frequencies of light spectrums, the ones that you see, the lights, but also the spectrums you don't see with your physical eyes. It doesn't mean the light is not there. It just means you cannot see it with your physical eyes. Dear ones, there is light everywhere. We're reminding you of this in case you are perceiving that there is more darkness or chaos. The light is bright. Hold your light. Hold that frequency as best you can throughout your day, because you are helping to anchor in these higher frequencies on your world, as we do with the healing portions. Anchoring in this love and healing and peace and compassion, mercy, forgiveness, kindness, healing. All of the above, in all their combinations, because each being on your world needs a combination unique to them of all of those to help them on their path if they are willing to receive. Not everyone needs a dose of what shall we say? People that are physically fit or something like that, they may not need the healing, but they may need compassion or peace. So each being, when we bathe your world, and all of humanity, and all of the animals and plants and so on, they all receive whatever combination of frequencies are in their highest good. Just as you do when you attend these sessions, and the medium always sets the intention for the highest good of all concerned and all life on this world and beyond. And so that is how we always work. It is how you always work when we gather as a group energy. And think of it this way, dear ones. If you had a bowl, and in that bowl you were putting all the different ingredients, and each of those ingredients was a frequency, each of you here listening, you're throwing your frequency mix into the bowl. The soup is made. The group soup. Yes, good analogy. And so this group energy that you bring, and that's why we work with you in the beginning and ask that ground and release and clear as much as you can before we begin, so that you are more able to bring, we'll say, the higher vibrational frequencies into the soup mix. And so understand that even as this group energy is not many people, so to speak, physical people, as we are doing this night, you are not the only ones joining in as this medium. And perhaps some of you, if you tune in and ask to sense the gallery above. So if all of you were seated in a little like auditorium or classroom of sorts, you might see a larger auditorium around you or above you in spirit with your ancestors, perhaps your guides, and also others who are here to assist and to learn. They're here to help humanity, and they're here to also learn. For you never finish learning, dear ones. Once you leave this physical form, you still continue on in your journey. It just feels like you're a turtle right now and going really slow. Because this physical form is so dense, you have this shell that you have to drag all over the place. And when you release it, you are freer. And things manifest much more easily. And you can integrate concepts at higher levels of consciousness more easily. Because you don't have the trappings of this physical shell. But you are here by your free will choice to assist and be on this world at this time. And so, enjoy the ride while you're on it. Otherwise, there's no point to see this as an experience for expansion and growth that you chose to have. Ready to jump in with both feet, as you say. Ready to go. Rearing to go. Even though you knew it would not be easy. You were up for the challenge. And we honor you and we bless you for taking on the role that you have on this world at this time as beings of light who are helping from a space of awareness to anchor in these frequencies of light just by being you. That's all you have to do is be you. Be the best version of you that you can. And by that we just mean feel as good as you can as that tuning fork vibration. Have that dimmer switch as bright as you can, as often as you can. But don't beat yourself up if the dimmer switch goes low once in a while. It's part of this experience because you know how to turn it back on bright by your choice, by your decision, by your awareness, and by your feeling and sensing your frequency. Tune in now because we have been fine-tuning all of you from the beginning of the session. Tune into how you're feeling vibrationally. And if you're not quite sure, ask to feel the frequency that your body is holding now. And just relax. Drop your shoulders, take a few deep breaths, and tune in to how you feel. Is there a current of energy flowing through your shoulders, through your arms, through your hands, down your legs, through your feet? Do you feel the palm chakras, the foot chakras spinning? Tune in. Just by intention, to what vibration your physical body, gift from Creator, is experiencing. And realize that you are always vibration, a vibrational being in a physical form. It's just that this dense vessel that you call a body tends to distract you so that you don't tune in as often to see how your vibration in your body is feeling. This is one way to become more aware of what you're vibrating and how your body responds to that frequency. Tune in and see how your heart feels, your heart space. Tune in to to areas perhaps there where there was discomfort before we began. And put your awareness, your consciousness into that area of your physical form. And tune into the vibration now. Have the knots released as the tension flowed out. Do you feel lighter than you did before? Do you feel more at peace? For it is quite simple to shift your vibration. Even in a few moments of quiet contemplation, tuning inward, just as you have now, where your eyes are closed, you're sitting relaxed, and you're breathing, and just sort of mentally, vibrationally scanning your body to see how you feel. And it's not hot or cold or whatever. You're feeling the frequency, you're feeling the vibration. You may feel it as a pulsation. You may feel it as a wave. You may feel it as a temperature, warm or colder. Each person is unique in which combination. You may see colors instead of feeling. If you're more visual, whatever is your strength, you will see. And perhaps for those that might have an ear for sound, they might perceive a frequency more auditorially, where areas of their body sound clearer versus dull. You never know. Each of you is experiencing your physical form in a unique way because you are you. No one else can be you. Even identical twins have different frequencies. Just because you look alike doesn't mean you're the same frequency, because two consciousnesses can be focusing on different things and vibrating differently. They may have at their core a similar frequency because of their, we'll say genetics for lack of a better term, but they choose, even identical twins, what they vibrate. So no two people on your world are vibrating the same frequency. Interesting, isn't it? Yet, some of you vibrate frequencies that not match others, but resonate with others. And you attract friends, partners, all sorts of contexts, whoever resonates. And for those that have frequencies that do not come anywhere, we don't want to say near yours as a comparison, but it's like oil and water. If they're so different, they repel. And you understand this. There are some people around you, perhaps friends, family, neighbors, whatever, where their frequency is very different from yours, and you have an awareness, not from judgment, just from, okay, that's where they are. And I used to be in their space when I didn't know any better. I've come a long way. This is what you can do with your self-talk. I have learned a lot and I'm improving every day. And the other people around me, They're on their journey, and they will do their work if they choose, and if they don't, it's not my problem. I bless them on their way anyway, and I don't take the responsibility for anyone else's vibration. I am only responsible for my frequency. And dear ones, we want you to remember this, and if you have to literally tell yourself this every day so that you don't try to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, because you will break. You cannot support others in their, you can hold their hand, you can walk by their side, but you cannot do the frequency work for them any more than anyone can do your work for you, because you are you and they are them. And you all have your own path ahead of you. Yes, walk in parallel and support each other. But do your part for you. Because you came here to have an experience, and so did every other individual being. Let them have their experience, whatever their choice is. From a space of non-judgment, compassion, and just love. And that goes for you as well. Be compassionate and loving toward yourselves as you walk your path, for you have bumps here and there as well. It's not smooth sailing, ever, or not for very long, with these physical forms. It's just part of the journey. And if you know that, and you knew it before you came here, then accept it and turn the challenges, or what you might say as negatives, into just challenges and opportunities for growth. Perceive them differently, and you will approach them differently. And you will perceive yourself and the world around you differently, and your dimmer switch will stay brighter because you won't feel bad. The better you feel, the brighter your light. And the stronger, clearer vibration you are vibrating, not only within your own being, but out into your world. And you are the pebbles that ripple. Everyone ripples their vibration and affects the world around them. But this combination that we work with as a group, we come together and we amplify it, and we have many others in the gallery who are also joining in when we do the healing. So know that this is a amping up of your energy, but also you are getting much support when you are here, and some of you already know this and feel it as we are speaking. You are receiving help and cleansing and all sorts of little downloads, as you say. But enough, for the instruction is now complete, and we will continue with the healing for your world and humanity. Take a deep breath and anchor in the light within your beings. Allow Creator's light to come in through your crown. You can choose whatever color you wish, or just ask for the highest frequency that you can carry, which is what this medium always does. She keeps it pretty simple. And allow that vibration to fill your being. Fill your heart space, feel it expand. You may feel some pressure there if you are releasing. Allow yourself to fill up with this light frequency. And to make it extra special and unique, ask that you receive whatever frequency you can carry that will best help humanity and your world at this time. And leave it open-ended. No labels, no judgment, no right or wrong. Just allow yourselves to receive whatever it is that is in divine timing for you and your world now. And allow yourselves to fill up with this light as though you're in this gentle shower. And your physical form is glowing and overflowing and spilling into your field until you are a radiant ball of light. Expanded consciousness. And as you are light and consciousness, project your consciousness by intention out to around the grid on your world, around your world. And all the others are joining in the gallery to assist, as are many other angelics and masters and other beings from the stars. Positioning, taking up locations around this grid, wherever you are guided, it doesn't matter. Just allow your spirit to go where it is needed, by your consciousness, by your intention. And allow this divine frequency that you are carrying to flow into the grid. And create those energetic ripples, pulses throughout the grid that all life, all of humanity and all life is connected into. Just be, dear ones. Allow this frequency to flow through you, heal you as you receive, and just continue flowing. So you receive what you need, and the overflow goes to humanity and the planet and all life upon your world around this grid. Feel the frequency in your physical forms as you did before. See how it feels different than whatever you felt before. Or perceived before, however you perceived it. And allow this expansion of your light, your consciousness. As you expand as a being of light, you join the other beings of light, and your light becomes one complete light surrounding your world. The entire grid is a ball of light, flowing this frequency that is divinely exactly what is needed for your world at this time. Allow this light now to slowly, gently, completely rain down as though rays of light onto your world until the grid, the ley line grid around your physical world is also flowing with this light. As above, so below, a grid of light around your world, and this grid of light within your world, affecting all life, all consciousness, all beings. Allow it to sink in through the ley lines, into the core of Earth Mother, until your entire world is filled with this light from her heart space, all the way down in her core. Your world is filled with light. And all life, human, animal, plant, mineral, elemental, all beings from afar, all receive this divine frequency, whatever they need, unique to each of them, for their own healing, for their own peace, growth. Now, allow yourselves to continue to receive, dear ones. Just flow this light as you receive. You continue to give, and it comes back to you into your physical form, but also your light being. You give and receive at the same time, like a circuit. Allow the circuit to flow from your higher consciousness form to your physical form, like a figure eight, swirling down and back up, connecting above and below. Your spirit and your body as one. These energies merging in your heart space. You may feel a pressure as things are cleansed and moved, blockages cleared. Invite us to help if you need the help in the heart space, as this medium is feeling the pressure herself, and some of you may be as well. Think of it as asking for, she likes to say, energetic scrubbing bubbles. It's an easy visual. Anchoring these energies, dear ones. You are blessed. You are loved. And you are not alone. Remember this. Be at peace. Remember that you are one with Source always. The connection is still there, even if there's a little bit of static. It's just a matter of fine-tuning the frequency to clear it up. But it's there. Remember this. For you are so loved. And you are blessed. Our blessings to all of you this night. We thank you for the work you have done for your world and humanity and all life beyond your world. For the frequencies that you work with affects many, not just upon your world. You are powerful beings and beacons of light. Never doubt this. Remember, you are aspects, sparks of Creator. You are powerful creators. Simply continue to work on fine-tuning your awareness and your frequency, and your creations will surprise you. In good ways, of course. Our blessings to all of you, and we will speak again soon. Good night.